It is story time, and this week's story time is going to be a little bit different. So this is a book that I made myself. I wrote it myself. I illustrated it myself when I was 12 years old. So Grandma and Grandpa were cleaning out their attic recently, and they came across some boxes of old school stuff. And this was one of the things that they found. And this is a fabric book. It was sewn. And I remember sewing it in school. And the only class I ever took that involved sewing was home ec. And that was in the 7th grade. And I would have been 12 years old. And so that's how I'm tracing this back. Other than that, I really don't have much conscious memory of creating this book and drawing it and writing it, but I definitely did because it's all my handwriting, and I used to love Garfield and I used to do a lot of artwork. So I thought we could read this book, and on here is the teacher's note, and on here is my grade. It says very clever. I got a 100 plus, so you cannot get a better grade than that. And this is called Garfield's Day, and this is what it looks like. There's Garfield and it says hello, and I believe I made this with magic markers. Remember the really stinky magic markers before Sharpies? I forget what you call those kinds of magic markers, but I remember, and that's what that looks like. So let's look at this book. It says, Garfield wants to go jogging. Tie his shoes for him. And this is a tactile activity book where every page has something to feel or something to do. So in this case, you can tie and untie his shoes. These are yarn. And I mean, just check it out. He reminds me of Simba so much. And this says, pin the ears on Odie. Garfield hates Odie. And then here are Odie's ears, and they are sewn to pieces of Velcro, little pieces of Velcro. And this piece of Velcro is a triangle, and this one is a rectangle. And you match up the triangle and the rectangle to the pieces above his head. You see that? And that's how you pin the ears on Odie. Now, this is amazing that it has survived for so long in a box in the condition that it's in. It's falling apart, you know, a little bit, but you know, this was obviously decades ago. Then on this page it says Garfield swims with the fish almost every day. And there's Garfield swimming with the fish, and then these are like little pieces of styrofoam, and there's some felt. I think it's pretty good for a 12-year-old if you ask me. I was very talented. This page says he also loves to eat lasagna. I don't know why I spelled it like that, but I did. And here's a pan of lasagna, and there's actually some pasta on there. And there's Garfield. Reminds me so much of Simba. When I was small, I had a bunch of Garfield coloring books, so I'm sure I took a lot of artistic inspiration from those coloring books. On this page it says, now Garfield is playing in the flowers. Smell the flowers. And then here are a bunch of, it looks like tissue paper flowers. I don't know if they've been sewn on or glued on. I don't want to mess with them. They were probably sprayed with some kind of perfume. But that's that page. And then on this page, it says, good night, Garfield is going to bed now. And this looks like one of the flowers from over here. And then this is his bed. As you can see, part of it has come off. It's probably glued on. And that's Garfield going to bed. And then here's the back. Pookie is Garfield's teddy bear. I mean, that's so cute. This is such a great project for a 12-year-old. And I not to toot my own horn, but I think I did such a great job on this by illustrating it with doing all the artwork. Like Odie here, I mean, this is all felt that's been cut out. And yeah, it's really cool that Grandma Farrell saved this and that I get to see this now. So anyway, I thought I would share this book with you. It's very unique. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Garfield's Day, and I think this is an awesome project for a 12-year-old kid. Thank you for watching this Lucky Farrell's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.